You know is it's going to be cold out there for the game.
Yeah. It has been. It will continue to be, Katie.
Why do I have to follow the really wonderful news about the Eagles with this? Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is. If I didn't have to bring you this news, trust me, I would not. It really is going to be pretty brutal. But let's talk about just how cold it will be. You will not hit the freezing line. In other words, 32 degrees until probably toward the tail end of the first full week of 2018. I'm going to just step out of the way briefly to show this to you here. So again, we fell below freezing on the day after Christmas, right around 4 p.m. I don't expect that we're even going to hit freezing or exceed it until January 6th. So that's going to take you to at least 250 hours plus worth of hours spent continuously below freezing. I mean, that just like blows your mind, right? Really, really, again, just cold stuff. Not like we've never seen it before, but that does mean that you will have to continuously be bundling up adequately. There's not a lot happening on storm scan, certainly not locally. We had a few flurries in the Poconos. This batch of snow, though, is what's going to roll through tomorrow and bring in our next round of more disruptive nuisance type snow, and it comes primarily through midday. So you won't necessarily wake up to this unless you sleep in a little bit here. I'm thinking about 7, 8 o'clock or so is when it starts to overspread the region, but we'd really only be talking about a coating to 2 inches for most of you. Possibly you see up to 3 in those farthest north and western suburbs, but generally speaking, this isn't going to be a major event for anyone, and it does come during the day. Outside Whitfield Elementary School, looks like traffic's moving along nicely there. You can see the smoke coming out from the chimney there on top of the school, and it is still cold, but interestingly, it's not as harsh as yesterday, and it's certainly not as harsh as it will be at the stroke of midnight to usher in 2018. This is the current call. This may adjust over the span of the next few days, but right now we're thinking about 11 degrees as the clock's striking 12, and the wind chill could be anywhere from 0 to 5 below 0 when you factor in a bitter breeze, and it's not going to take very much for it to feel awfully cold. So Monday is the coldest, nearing record territory, in fact, but at least the sun will shine, Pat, for those first few days of 2018. That's something.